Ed just mentioned what's going on in Yuma, Arizona. Remember, former Arizona Governor Dan Berger had said that when she was governor for the 8 years she was running the state of Arizona, the cost just to deal with illegal immigrant issues was about $1 to $1.5 billion each and every year. Border Patrol Council Vice President Artel Cueto joins us right now. How bad is this getting, is it justified for this city to take the leap it has?
It's extremely bad. Over this week, I've been in El Paso, and then last night we were down in Yuma. We got in early this morning, and I can tell you that the groups that they're apprehending out there are pretty large and significant. It's a mix of, children, women, adult males. What was surprising is in El Paso, what we saw was a large amount of Cubans that are entering the country.
It's interesting because the administration separately is going after Cuba as a means of not only going after Cuba, I guess, but also Venezuela. But what did you think of that sort of two-pronged approach?
I mean, something needs to be done. When we're seeing all these people coming through, and I know they're asking for asylum, the individuals that I specifically spoke to that I saw being apprehended, their reason for coming to the United States was strictly monetary, and they said they were here for a better job. Many of them were saying they already had jobs lined up in the United States. So, I mean, where's that considered a political asylum?
I'm wondering where it goes. The administration has already said, and for quite some time has said, there's a crisis or emergency at the border. Jay Johnson, the Homeland Security Secretary under President Obama, said as much on this very show a couple of weeks ago. And now you have Cory Booker running for president, the Democratic senator from New Jersey, pretty much saying the same. So people recognize what's happening, but they have different ideas how to address it. Is the wall the answer, or is the president in need of sitting down with Democrats and finding a quicker or more comprehensive solution? Or is there even time for that?
I mean, there's always time. I'm not going to say we're going to sit here and wave the white flag. We would never do that. But there's a lot of factors that are in play. There's a lot of issues that we need. The president has been asking for the wall for quite some time, and that is something that's very important. And it's shameful that it's taken this long for other people to start admitting that there is a problem. There's been a problem all along. The president has been aware of that. He's been asking for a lot of issues to be able to deal with it and fix it. The wall is a big thing. There's a lot of other factors that are also in play that need to be done. I mean, we're just thankful at this point that we have someone that actually cares enough, but he's been talking about it for quite some time. So it's finally some kind of relief, I hope, is near when we're seeing other individuals that have been turning a blind eye are now admitting that there is a crisis and there is a problem.
Artel Cueto, thank you very, very much. Good having you.